It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Thursday, July the 19th. I'm Michael Groff. Despite the high humidity levels out there, our chances of rain are very small over the next couple of days as we continue with a low-grade monsoon. Then over the weekend and into much of next week, we transition into a hot and dry pattern. In fact, very hot weather coming in here by early next week. Temperatures approaching record levels. Let's get out there and talk about it first. Yesterday in the valley, 103 degrees was the high after a morning low of 85, and it was oppressive. And outside right now, we're still in the soup here at 6:15 a.m. Mostly clear skies in the valley. 88 degrees to begin this day at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 70. Relative humidity 55%. Wind west at 13 miles per hour, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures across south central Arizona this morning, just about all of us are in the 80s right now. Water vapor satellite view shows our banana-shaped ridge here across the southwest states with southeasterly flow aloft. A little bit of drier air across West Texas and New Mexico going to sneak its way in at the mid-levels through the day today, and that may help to preclude thunderstorm development further. The watch warning map, the big weather headline across much of the country is, again, the heat. We have excessive heat watches here in the valley to include not just us, but places like Yuma, Parker, Quartzsite, Kingman, Las Vegas, Imperial, and even toward coastal Southern California. Heat advisories further to the north across the Great Basin and Pacific Northwest. And, of course, lots of heat, excessive heat warnings around the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and heat advisories for much of the southern and central plains. The convective outlook for today got the standard slight risk over the nation's midsection with a marginal risk for many of the adjacent states, including parts of North Dakota. Here in Arizona, we have a marginal risk as well. That does not include the valley, but it does include places like Douglas, Bisbee, Sierra Vista, Tucson, Flagstaff, Winslow, and the Grand Canyon. And there is some risk for organized shower and thunderstorm activity there today, with a few of those storms getting severe, producing some strong damaging wind. But here in the valley, I think our chances of precipitation are pretty low. And speaking of precipitation, for the next 7 days, the WPC guys have nothing for us here in the valley. We could see some rain, but I would say the chances are, yes, very small. We'll get into the details of that now as we check out the models. Here we go to the GFS. The 06Z run valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Our upper ridge continues here over the southwest with a southeasterly flow aloft. But as the ridge is intensifying, the air above us in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere is warming up. So we have a capping inversion in place, especially here over the south central deserts. So down at the surface, sunny skies this morning, some afternoon clouds later today, highs 102 to 105. It will be very muggy, and we'll see widely scattered showers and thunderstorms developing over the higher terrain of eastern Arizona. And with southeast flow aloft, they will drift toward the deserts. Unfortunately, as they run into that inversion, that capping inversion, those storms are going to run out of gas. They're going to start to fall apart. We'll still call for a slight chance that one or two of those storms gets into the valley later this afternoon and this evening. Tonight, that slight chance of showers and storms continues. Lows in the 80s, humid again. Tomorrow, same thing. Warm, humid, chance of late afternoon and evening showers and storms in the mountains. Slight chance they get toward the deserts. Now, one thing that we're going to note here is that some of the model runs have indicated a little circulation moving into eastern Arizona tomorrow night. So we could see a nocturnal event of showers and storms overnight Friday and into the early morning hours of Saturday. So we'll continue a slight chance of showers and storms. Highs tomorrow 102 to 105, 104 to 107 on Saturday. With drier air beginning to work its way down to the surface, you'll see that humidity coming down over the weekend, 106 to 109 on Sunday. With sunny skies, we'll take the chance of rain out of the forecast here in the valley entirely. And then Monday is just hot. The ridge sitting right over top of us. The upper heights between 598 and 600 decameters. So high temperatures in the 111 to 114 range Monday. 113 to 116 on Tuesday. The latest deterministic European has us at 119. The GFS at 117. The ensembles are in the 115 to 117 range. So it is going to be hot. That's the bottom line. Wednesday, we remain in the frying pan. High temperatures 111 to 115. The sky's sunny. Virtually no chance of rain statewide. Here's a week from today. This is Thursday, the 26th. An anomalous trough setting up shop over the Great Lakes and Central Plains states, and that means our area of high pressure has no place to go. So it will not be returning to its normal monsoon position anytime soon. High temperatures still 111 to 114. Here's Friday the 27th, still hot and dry. And then the end of the forecast period. This is Saturday the 28th. Ridging still in place over the Great Basin. Generally, I don't see a whole lot of moisture coming back in. Maybe a little bit way out there toward the end of next week or the following weekend. But high temperatures are still going to be above average, generally in the 110 to 113 range as the ridge remains blocked. Let's check the numbers coming off the European ensemble through the period. And, oh boy, 117 for the high next Tuesday. Yeah, that's likely a record for the date. And then temperatures staying well above average for much of next week. Maybe some reprieve as we head toward the end of the month and into early August. But of course, if temperatures are coming down, that means humidity levels are coming back up. But we could use the rain. So let's hope for that. And that, folks, is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there, stay cool, stay hydrated, and you have yourselves a great Thursday.